a lot of residents, I mean. A town, despite the large population. I guess we're going back down here. Santa Monica, Burbank, and there's also others down south. This... I'll go with Anaheim for now. Now for power... Some of these do take a long time to build. In this case, over 240 days, and if you want to do the math, be my guest. I'm not feeling the moment to do the math at the moment. But some of the other buildings you can build, some of these do take less time, but at the same time, though, the amount of the cost it takes to build one, to maintain one, once finished, is sort of dependable, so to speak. And of course, the fact that this will increase by the number of buildings you've been able to construct. In this case, we have other power sources which are clean energy, so to speak. But if you hold the arrow long enough, you will see what exactly they produce. In this case, over 1,000,000 megawatts, whereas the smaller version, only 876,000 megawatts for power, at least. There's also nuclear power, but these can be a little dangerous. And even though this game does not recreate such dangers, I'd rather, if you want to build them, that's fine. But other than that, there's also other choices. But yeah, one thing I forgot to mention is that up here you can choose the very speed of time, but even on the fastest, it takes a long time for literally time to go forward all 24 hours. That's what this is. 24 hours. What this is, 24 hours. Loop, twice loop, and it's now 12 a.m. as it says. And of course, one has to check everything, and oh, you have got to be kidding me. California does not have any production of consumer goods. Well, it does actually, just 4, but it's not enough. Capacity is pretty much the one that produces the amount of goods you need, the amount of goods that you can make. But right now, I really don't like the 0. And once again, I gotta build several. It kind of depends on what city or town you can build, but me, I'd rather just randomly place, because I just really don't have time to just look at these and see how many people there are. So for now, we'll go with Stockton. I'm sorry. Santa Ana, here. Those will do. On the borders of Mexico and Arizona. Not much. There's other power plants as well, which will be nice. And here's the capital of Nevada. No, my mistake. Here's the capital, which is Carson City. Anywhere else to build consumer goods? You could build anywhere you want, but that does take a little more time, as it can require a special building in the middle. Depending on what type it is, it does. That middle building will be a little faster to build, but it's just not. But it still might take a little more time. I don't know. That could be me. I could be wrong. Military goods is also a problem, it seems. We have 4 military installations, so once again, several main cities are going to help produce them. San Francisco, nope. Fremont, all these other cities, and towns. It's slightly mixed. I could build a full production goods. Yeah, I could do that. One industry, one consumer, and that's that for now. There are also other stuff you can hope to produce, but the only way to tell where these are these red blobs, depending on which resources you want. Timber, for example, the redder it is, the better you can possibly gain more amount of materials you can get. But some of these areas can be quite problematic. And of course it does damage the environment a little bit, but we are having a massive demand, so we are going to have to build a lot of mills. And there's a good cluster here, so yes, it does look a little too fast to build. It might drain my money a lot, the treasury a lot, but so what? What other resources are there? Coal is one, but there's towns sitting on top of deposits. And for now, just 2. Metal ore. There's small amounts, and there's a really good spot here. So yeah, I'll build that here. And it's filled to the max. Depending on the amount of red, there's a limit of how many structures you can build. For example, these timber mills, I only can maximum build 4 mills at best. Others, well, some of these resources can be a bit rare to find in certain areas, such as Nevada's case. If you played as Nevada, good luck finding uranium, because there's none anywhere. The closest are literally on the border. And in this case, there is one deposit, but it's controlled by a city. So for now, I'm just building these on these slightly more redder areas. Power sources, I have mixed opinions. There's a lot here. There's a good amount here, but it's a mixture of a regular or a small. So I'll build one small and one other large version. Here, I'll build one more small one. That should be enough for now. And what else is there? Oh yeah, building your units. This is the only place you can hope to build your military, and you get a choice, but I would not recommend these infantry units, because let's be honest. Unlike any other Paradox game you might have remembered or seen or played, here they take so long to move around anywhere. So the only thing you can do is gain vehicles. The best to take cities is the infantry, recon, tanks, or anti-tank units. Artillery, air defense, or transports, they just don't do anything to take a city. For now, we'll just take, I guess, the National Guard. Well, light infantry for now. I think we have some tanks. If I could just take a look. Yeah, we do have tanks, but they're very few in numbers, so we're just going to deal with what we can. Air Force, we have some units. But I'm going to choose one that's not going to take a lot of time to build, despite the amount of days. We'll go with the Tiger IA. At least 2. Multi-role, the F-22, which is gonna be really expensive. We'll need bombers, so we'll just go with the Lancer, the B-1 Lancer. Transports is helpful to most transports. There are different versions though. Some of these are just gonna help you deliver certain units, but some of these, which I can't remember which, will resupply your units no matter where they are. So we'll get 2 of those, and for AWACS for reconnaissance. I'll go with a small UAV, I guess. Yeah, that'll do. Ships. These will take a lot of time to build, so choose carefully what you want. And right now, I think a surface navy will do, including... Yeah, we'll need a surface navy, because we're going to be dealing with a lot more of these, if possible, against Mexico. Missiles. These could be useful as well, but you can still build. These are very short and have a short amount of time to build, so you can build as many as you want. In this case, I'm just gonna spam everything I could find except the nuclear ones, because I don't want to damage my reputation. And that's that for now. You can also build additional foundries such as an aircraft fabrication, a land fabrication, or a naval fabrication to build more units, to build more certain units of either the Army, Navy, or Air Force. Others including the Research Center, which, as here, shown here, it'll be helpful to increase your studying as well as for either the betterment of your people or your military. For now, let's take a look at military. Air defense sites, we don't need those for now. Depleted uranium, yeah, that one will do, as this does quite an amazing amount of damage. The same could be said for range for the artillery for this case, so we'll go with this. Others including laser-borne artillery rifles, laser guidance systems for cruise missiles. Well, those are fine. We need better protection for the military, so go with body armor, and another better technology is Metal Storm, which I kind of recall it's actually under development somewhere in Australia, but I don't know. Well, that's that, and we only have 4, so we could build another research center that can hopefully increase the amount of facilities to research a bit more. But where is the question? Well, where most of these are a mixture of cities or a military depot. So, one in the capital will be fine. One here will do as well, and that's it for now. Also included, not just researching new equipment or anything at that matter, which I forgot to do, which includes advanced construction to build faster, manufacturing improvements where the demand can be reduced, hopefully. This one, I'll go. Augmented reality, research efficiency will increase, which is greatly helpful. Urban renewal, that one could be useful. Water conservation, waste management, and urban, that's fine. Another included research is brand new units, and well, we have a lot that, although already as a whole of the former United States are already unlocked, when you play as an independent state nation, you have no choice but to research anything, such as the B-52 Stratofortress, the Patton and certain tanks, vehicles, planes, and such. And those will take a long time to research anything, as that's where this is where it comes in to hopefully better research efficiency that can hopefully give you better tech